We are here to tightening integration. Viva the Republic of South Sudan. Viva the Viva the people of South Sudan, and viva the East African community. I beg to submit, Right Honorable Speaker.
Viva the Republic of South Sudan, and viva all the republics. Thank you so much, Chairperson. The next speaker in our program is going to be Honorable Gideon Gatpang, who is the leader also of the Interparliamentary Games. Please, from IALA, would like you to come and say some few words. Honorable Gideon Gatpang. I will be giving you not less than 4 minutes because we have some messages, yes.
Right Honorable Jema Nunu Kumba, the Speaker of the National Legislature of the Republic of South Sudan. Right Honorable Anita Among, the Speaker of the National Parliament of the Republic of Uganda. Right Honorable Moses Wetangula, the Speaker of the National Parliament of Kenya. Her Excellency Madam Salma Kikwete, former First Lady of the United Republic of Tanzania, representing the Right Honorable Dr. Tulia Ackson, the Speaker of the National Parliament of the United Republic of Tanzania, the representative of the Speaker of the National Parliament of Burundi, Honorable James Kakosa, representing the Right Honorable Martin Goga, the Speaker of the East African Legislative Assembly. The protocol is observed. Right Honorable Speaker, allow me to introduce the East African Interparliamentary Games. This is an annual sporting event that brings together members and staff of the various parliaments in the East African region. The concept of this tournament was drawn from the Article 49, subsection 2A of the Treaty for the Establishment of the East African Community. This article requires the partners, the IALA, the national assemblies, to liaise in matters concerning the community. Right Honorable Speaker, this regional tournament was mooted by IALA in 2001 to promote and popularize regional integration through parliamentary diplomacy and sensitization of our citizens by members and staff of various parliaments across our region. The main objective of this tournament is to widen and deepen integration and not to introduce a cutthroat competition between partner states' parliament. I am told we have to also appreciate tightening this integration process. Right Honorable Speaker, the first tournament was conducted in Arusha, Tanzania in November 2001 between Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, with football as the only discipline. Right Honorable Speaker, over the years, the tournament has rotated between partner states, except for the Republic of South Sudan and now the Democratic Republic of Congo. This is the first time the Republic of South Sudan is hosting. Right Honorable Speaker, the disciplines have increased over the years, from football to include volleyball, netball, athletics, tug of war, basketball, golf, walk race, and darts for the members of parliament with disabilities. Right Honorable Speaker, any introduction of these disciplines that I have just mentioned is recommended by the Joint Planning Committee of the Interparliamentary Games and subject to approval by the Speaker's Bureau. Right Honorable Speaker, at the end of the tournament, there is always a dinner gala to award trophies and certificates. This is to promote high-level competition. It is rather to promote or to symbolize the culture and the tradition of sport. Right Honorable Speaker, with this brief introduction, I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Gideon, for these kind words, and we are moving almost to almost the last part of the program, but which is going to be a very important part. And through the Right Honorable Speaker, who is the chief guest, I would like to call upon our first Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, Honorable Nathaniel Oyet, to come and welcome the representatives of the speakers and the Right Honorable Speakers of the following countries to come and just to pass greetings. He will start with Burundi, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Rwanda, the East African Legislative Assembly, Kenya, Uganda. Then he will end with the chief guest. Welcome her later on to give her final remarks. So, Right Honorable Speaker, the chance is yours to welcome the representatives of the speakers to come and greet the gathering.
Thank you very much, the MC. Right Honorable Speaker, Jema Nunu Kumba, Right Honorable Speakers of the Member States Parliaments, Deputy Speakers, the Speaker of the Council of State, South Sudan is also here with us, honorable members, ministers, all the teams that are here for the games, all the delegations. I would like to add my voice to sincerely, on behalf of the South Sudan Parliament, to welcome you to the Republic of South Sudan, and in particular, Juba. I wish you all the very best in your endeavors as you undertake the competition tomorrow. We wish the competition to be very cordial, friendly, brotherly, sisterly, as we are members of the same family. Right Honorable Speaker, my job is very simple. My job is to invite the speakers, our guest speakers who have joined us in the Republic of South Sudan for this tournament, who are also heading their delegation. And I will be going in alphabetical order. And for that matter, I would like to invite the representative, because I understand the Speaker of Burundi has not yet arrived, I think. So I would like to welcome the representative or the head of delegation of Burundi, who is seated on the high table. You are welcome. Right Honorable.
Right, honorable speakers, honorables, and staff from all EAC parliamentarians, all members of the teams, good morning. First of all, allow me to thank God, who is the creator of the times and the moments, and permitted us to arrive safely in this wonderful country of South Sudan. On behalf of the delegation from Burundi, I also appreciate the warm hospitality shown by the members of organization team and the population of South Sudan since we arrived in this country. On behalf of Burundi parliamentary team, I congratulate the National Transitional Legislative Assembly of South Sudan to host the 12th edition of the Interparliamentary Games under the theme widening and deepening integration by increasing visibility of its citizens through sports. As a matter of fact, through this film, every participant should be aware of the main objective of these interparliamentary games, that is to develop friendship and the relationship between the members of our national parliaments in order to reach a well-integrated community. For this reason, we look forward to seeing all the teams observe this principle and the rules of these games. Before I close, as speakers of our population, we would like to submit the request from Burundians who live in this country because they need to be facilitated the free visa entrance as other people from EAC. By the end, I seize this opportunity to extend my best wishes towards the organizers of these games, all the teams, and all the population of South Sudan. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Honorable. The request for having visa-free entry into South Sudan, we, in the leadership of the South Sudan Parliament, was cognizant that some member states of the East African community have not yet finalized visa arrangement with the Republic of South Sudan. And in the spirit of the East African community, we took a decision to write to the concerned authority in this country to ensure that our members who are coming from other countries to participate in this game, and especially Burundi and Rwanda, their visas were waived. And I'm sure the concerned authority, if you are not yet accorded that treatment, the concerned authority would be looking at it. Thank you very much for your presentation. Allow me, Right Honorable Speaker, to now invite the representative of DRC Congo to come and address the conference. Thank you. All right, I've been informed that the teams from the DRC Congo, they have not yet arrived, might be there on their way. Allow me therefore, at this juncture, to invite the Speaker of the Parliament of Rwanda. The Speaker, I'm also made to understand they have just arrived. They could be on their way here. Their protocol will be accorded as soon as they arrive. Allow me to proceed to the head of IALA team, Honorable Kakoza James. You can come and address the plenary. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony. Yeah, Right Honorable Speaker, Jema Nunu Kumba, the Speaker of the Transitional Legislative Assembly of South Sudan and Chairperson of the East African Community Speakers Bureau, Right Honorable Anita Mong, the Speaker of Parliament of Uganda, Right Honorable Wetangula Moses, the Speaker of the National Parliament of the Republic of Kenya, representatives, members of the diplomatic corps, senior government officials, honorary members and parliamentary staff present, distinguished sportsmen and women, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, Right Honorable Speaker, I want to send on behalf of my Speaker, Right Honorable Ngoga, sending apologies. He has been in Kenya. He has not managed to come here. But he gave me a speech, which I think I will give it to you in the interest of time. I'll summarize a few points. They need to be saturated to members. One, on behalf of the East African Legislative Assembly, indeed in my own behalf, I would like to thank the government and the people of the Republic of South Sudan for the warm welcome accorded to us, the dedication since we arrived in this wonderful country and city. We felt at home, stepping down in Juba International Airport, and we are grateful to splendid arrangements and the honor bestowed on us. Right Honorable Speaker, some objectives of the Interparliamentary Games have been highlighted, which I would like to emphasize here. That our visit in the beautiful part of the East Africa has three major objectives. One, to create environment for members of parliament and staff to bond in a relaxed atmosphere, which I think now is in a high gear. To sensitize the members of staff and citizens from all partner states about the East African integration process and progress realized of, and to create awareness among the participants in the expectation of the East African Interparliamentary Games and its benefits. Right, Honorable Speaker, I would like to wish also to confirm that within the 2 weeks, the assemblies will be here. We expect to have a very fruitful exchange of views with yourself, chairperson, and the members of the committees of the Transition National Assembly and the other members at the levels of committees, and also to establish very useful links and relations, institutional personal levels, which we shall utilize to relationship developed during the meeting and further enhance the relationships to learn from each other and the best practices. There are numerous positive aspects of our experiences and various domains that we can borrow from each other to establish operational standards to improve the management of our affairs. Right Honorable Speaker, with the integration and the deepening and widening, I think there is a skipping word which is tightening. The achievements which have been achieved, once you widen and you deepen and you don't tighten, you lose them. So I need also to add that word in the phrases that we should tighten the achievements we had within our community. With those few remarks, I would like to thank you, Aruta Kontunwa.
Thank you very much, Honorable Kakoza, for the insightful remarks. Before I proceed, allow me, Right Honorable Speaker, to introduce a break with an interlude from one of our musicians, an artist who is called Bigay Tong. So, Mr. DJ, you can introduce the artist. Thank you.
An introduction. Yes, clap for me. Thank you. Mike. Lala, it's coming. Lisa. Mike. Hello. Excuse us, we would like officially to introduce ourselves. We are so excited, that's why we came without introduction. My name is Biti Tony, one of the female artists in South Sudan.
And my name is Amy J, male artist in South Sudan. Thank you.
I would like to ask Amy J. Yore, Emmanuel J. Yore, let him describe in few words a speakership under a female honorable speaker.
This is it. The room can speak it. No better description. Congratulations, Right Honorable.
That is not enough for me. I have seen a lot of things today, and I'm going to learn languages. I learned Swahili, I had Arabic, I had English, mais on a oublié les pays francophones. Bonjour mes amis les Congolais, les Burundais et les Rwandais. Merci beaucoup. Soyez les bienvenus. You can see that a speakership under a woman. All languages are coming, including French. Clap for her. DJ. DJ. Volume, 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 volume.
Stand up, Africa. All unite, all together.
Sorry for the delay, sorry. We apologize. Very humble. We respect our honorable members. It is not our intention to delay you. We are going to make you happy right now.
Wake up, East Africa. Stand up, East Africa. Nations are going higher. The days are getting tougher. Unite Africa.
All unite, all together. Oh, Africa. Oh, wake up, Africa. Oh, Africa. We rise up, Africa. All unite, all together. Oh, Africa. We love you, Africa. Oh, Africa.
We wake up with the rising sun. We run with the cheetah and the lion. With flowing rivers full of life. We find unity in diversity. A land of opportunity. With our shared identity, we find the strength in unity. The land of Africa unite. People of Africa unite.
We rise up, Africa. All unite, all together. Oh, Africa. We love you, Africa. Oh, Africa.
East Africa unite. East Africa unite. From east to the west, north to the south, people of Africa unite. Short or tall, I am from Africa. Black or white, I am from Africa. Brown or dark, I am from Africa. Africa is a nation.
Beautiful Africa. Mama land Africa. Oh, Africa. East Africa community unite. Oh, unite. Work together.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Vicky, the artist who has just presented a song, very meaningful. Right Honorable Speaker, honorable speakers, we are Africans, born in Africa, born in East Africa. We must work to unite Africa, unite East Africa, and develop East Africa. That is the meaning and the gist of the song. Allow me, Right Honorable Speaker, to invite the head of delegation from the United Republic of Tanzania, who is none other than Honorable Stanislas Nyonga. You are mostly welcome.
Right Honorable Speaker of Transitional National Legislative Assembly of South Sudan, Honorable Jema Kumba Nunu, Right Honorable Speakers of East Africa Community Parliament here who are present, Honorable Deputy Ministers of East Africa Community Parliaments who attended here, Honorable Ambassadors, Head of Nation and International Organizations, Members of Parliament, leaders, ladies and gentlemen, habari ya mchana. Dear Honorable, allow me to convey warm cordial greetings from Dr. Tulia Ackson, the Speaker of the Parliament of Tanzania. She had always been with us in similar events, but she has not been able to make it in time to this one. She will, however, join us anytime soon. She wishes you all, honorable members of Parliament, a very precious and a successful week of games here in the beautiful city of Juba. I'm also honored to take this opportunity on behalf of members and the staff of the Parliament of Tanzania to express our heartfelt gratitude for the hospitality the people of South Sudan have rendered us. We are grateful by the charm and the hospitality which we have been received since our arrival at the airport and in the different hotels where we are residing. In all places, people of South Sudan have looked at us with a great care and love. We say thank you so much. This is the second time South Sudan takes this rightful share in the East African community by participating in the Interparliamentary Games. The first time to host it, this act reminds me of the spirit of the brotherhood and the commitment towards implementing the East African integration agenda. The agenda which is deeply rooted in the hearts of the people of the South Sudan and those of the entire East African community. Since our arrival, we have witnessed a very high level of commitment in the preparations and the realization of this important event. We have also been a number of sports facilities, playing grounds and stadiums designed and built in international standards, some of them being equipped with lights that allow games to take place even at night. We commend you and the people of South Sudan for this great achievement and the job well done. Our being here and our participation in these games with the South Sudan marks an important stage of the growth of our brotherhood and the economic and the political integration of East African community. Our Parliament of Tanzania is determined to make use of this important opportunity to deepen our brotherhood and enhance the East African community integration agenda. As a member, as a matter of identity and the pride of this great East African community, we highly recommend the use of language Kiswahili. The language of not only identifies as a unique great people of East Africa, but is a rich of culture, but also it is the one that finds its roots in Africa soil and within the people of East African countries. Dear Honorable, I send another message to all teams prepared for this tournament. I send the message to you. We Tanzanian, we are well prepared for this tournament. And we came here, we didn't come here just to participate. We came here to take trophies and get prepared to be defeated anytime you meet Tanzanian team. Another thing, Honorable Speaker, it's been said here, we came to widen, to deepen our relationship. I tell member of parliaments, young member of parliaments of Tanzania, take care, we have to deepen our relationship within East African community. We want to be back, we are ready to do that. Staying here for a week, we are going to do miracles. Thank you very much for giving me the time. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Stanislas. You have prayed for miracles. I also join you to pray for more miracles. And I join you to also caution that the young men of Tanzania, the young ladies of Tanzania, we want to deepen our integration. Thank you very much. Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable Speakers, I would like to beg your indulgence, and honorable members, we are drawing towards a close. We are left with very few remarks that we shall receive shortly. And I would like also to inform the conference that amidst us are three speakers. The Speaker of Kenyan Parliament, the Speaker of Ugandan Parliament, and the host Speaker of South Sudan Parliament. And as you are members of Parliament, you know your conduct of business very well, your rules and regulations very well. We would like to accord to our right honorable speakers the respect and the protocol they deserve, and therefore I will not invite them to come and stand down here. I'm going to request your indulgence to move the podium closer to them where they can speak and address you, all the delegates and the members present here. And also, as I move the podium, I would like to invite a legendary and one of our sons, an artist, a national artist, by the name Emmanuel Kembe, to come and grace this conference with his lyrics. Thank you very much. DJ.
We are lovers in a dangerous time, a time that's filled Things are changing. There is a new design, and we will be lovers in a beautiful time. And so my heart crowns you as my queen. Oh, love, love, I love you so much. And so my heart crowns you as my queen. I'm proud to be the man that has your love. I'm proud to be the man that has your love. We are lovers in a dangerous time, a time that's filled with war and crime. Things are changing. There is a new design, and we will be lovers in a beautiful time. And so I hope, my dear, to be your king. Oh, love, love, I love you so much. And so I hope, my dear, to be your king, to feel your soft touch, to walk beside you. I'm proud to be the man that has your love. I'm proud to be the man that has your love. Proud to be the man that has your love. We are lovers in a dangerous and beautiful time. Nina Kulu, Primurka Wide. Murkap tanina gilek shuea lakin tuyur fisika gigani lena aganita intisar yulile awa women yulile regel bawa itna bulya comrade kabir nina buoge fijamba Narfaye Dafuk Nina Burua Warak going to the promised land. Nina Buwagi Fijamba Narfaye Dafuk Nina Burua Warak going to the promised land. Nina Buwagi Fijamba Narfaye Dafuk Nina Burua Warak going to the promised land. Nina Buwagi
murkab wahid. Murkab tanina kilek shuya, lakin ashar fisika kisafik lena, kisafik befara kabir, yululit. Our women yululit. Mekelba white nabulia comrade kabir. We will stand beside you. We will raise your hands. We will walk behind you. Going to the promised land. We will stand beside you. We will raise your hands. You man, Mary Sam here.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was Emmanuel Kembe of the Republic of South Sudan. The message he was passing, he said, we are moving, we are in a journey. We have difficulties. We are sailing across the sea with difficulties, with the waves, with the cyclones. Our boats, our vessels, it is staggering, but will never capsize. That was the message that he was passing. Right Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Speakers from the regional parliaments, allow me at this juncture to welcome Right Honorable Speaker of the Kenyan Parliament, Right Honorable Moses Wetangula. We give a round of applause. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, thank you. Asante sana. Right Honorable Nunu Kumba, Speaker of the Transitional National Assembly of the South Sudan, the Right Honorable Anita Among, the Speaker of the Parliament of Uganda, heads of delegations from all the member states of the East African Community, athletes, footballers, and players of all disciplines in these games, the good, happy people of South Sudan, ladies and gentlemen. On the 9th of July 2011, the world descended on Juba with exuberance, promise, and hope that a new child was born in Africa and we had the new Republic of South Sudan, born out of the ashes that we all know. Coming here today, we come here to reaffirm our commitment to the future of the people of South Sudan and the region of East Africa. We come here to bring to the fore the dreams of Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere, Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, and Apollo Milton Obote, who sat
and decided that our colonial boundaries will never hinder us from integrating. Today, an East African can swim in the Indian Ocean in Mombasa in the morning and swim in the Atlantic in Matadi in the evening. As we come here today to widen, deepen, and tighten our relationship, as has been said, we also must remember that the unity of the East African people is a journey yet to be concluded. I want to urge honorable members of our national parliaments here present that the dream of free movement of people, goods, and services in the East African region must be a dream that must be fulfilled in our lifetime. We in Kenya have said, and we have a policy to this effect, that any African, leave alone East African, gets their visa in Kenya on arrival. We want to encourage that a Southern Sudanese must feel as happy in Nairobi as they feel in Juba, and a Ugandan must feel as happy in Dar es Salaam as they feel in Kampala. We come here to unite as one, because sports is what unites people. Sports unites the world. As we have the Bonanza in Qatar, we also have our East African Bonanza in Juba. I wish all the players well. I was told this morning by a friend from South Sudan that they are going to play with Kenya this afternoon, and they have predicted that Kenya will not win. And I stand here to urge my Kenyan team that, as we used to say in our youthful days, you either win or they lose. You either win or they lose. Either way, you are winning. I'll be there kama baba yenu kusimama na kushangilia timu yetu leo, na kuhakikisha ya kwamba Wakenya ambao wanajulikana kwa uhodari wa michezo ya kila aina mutakuwa mstari wa mbele kucheza kishujaa, kucheza na wandugu zetu wa South Sudan, mchezo usio na fujo, mchezo wa ufasaha, na mchezo wa kufurahisha kila mtu. Madam Nunu, let me finish by thanking you and your country and your good people and your government. When I was last here in South Sudan, it was different. Today, there is no difference between the city of Juba and any of the East African cities in terms of facilities. And I can see in the very near future the AU coming to Juba to hold an annual African Union meeting to stamp our authority, commitment, fraternal engagement, and above all, our appreciation that the people of Southern Sudan did not seek self-determination for nothing. It meant something. We can see what you meant, and you are headed in the right trajectory to be the heaven on earth in Africa. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker Moses Wetangula, for your remarks. I was told last year when we sent our team from South Sudan for the tournament in Arusha, all the teams from the region wanted to play our teams because they said South Sudan was a soft target